Okie dokie folks, welcome back to Croquet Conundrum. This might be the final puzzle of the game. I'm sort of suspecting it is. I have no idea how long it'll take. It's big, but it looks like the kind of puzzle you could like logic through, which is nice. Like I'm getting what was that other one? Oasis vibes. Oh, it's in a kind of similar position-ish. Just rotate it around. And that was actually kind of pleasant for me. I mean, it wasn't short though, it still took me a while. Yeah, gosh, getting here was hard, wasn't it? Kiwi. Melon was perfectly fine actually. Salsa was actually kind of tricky. Although I found the interesting route, it didn't take me too long to do that. This is fun. I really liked Tunnel. It was like very deductive. I found like this set of possible end states that could work, and then had to just realize the setup that would make that happen. Super neat. Okay, honey, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so to begin with, I could hit you, and I do have access to a gate. That's often not the case, but I do actually have access. I alternatively have access to no other gates except this one. So I'm sort of I'm wasting my 2 there. I could go back and hit you if I wanted to. Go down here, do this. I could like just leave you where you are, and I can get to another gate. At that point I cannot, okay. So that is just a dead end to go this way, and there's no route from there that leads anywhere. Good, okay. However, there is a route that goes there and goes back up. However, more likely is I'm hitting you there and then doing this and then... wait, what? Actually, no, that's not more likely, because then from there it's a dead end, isn't it? Huh. Huh. It is indeed. Okay. Okay, so there's also some clear additional constraints here, like this thing up here. I recognize this setup. Its requirement, I think, is for blue to be here. I teleport to here. So I've got 2. I go through here, I've still got 2. I go here, I've got 1. You're shiny. And I guess at that point, I just tap you and I get out of here, because I'm not doing anything with you after that. So yeah, blue's ending up there. I don't know what route it's taking to get there. And then I'm done with blue. I mean, other than potentially using it for teleporting. That's kind of interesting. So maybe that's a sign that, like, maybe blue's taking a really long route. Could be something like this. So at this point, I'd want to get somewhere where I can get to a... Okay, don't forget, like, long routes I can take. Those are the trickiest things to see. I can get... like, oh gosh, there's potentially like really long routes through this that are hard to see. And I was gonna say I was gonna get 2 again, but I'm not. Maybe that stands specifically to stop you from getting 2 going through there. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Like, I'd need to be in line with a thing after teleporting, which I won't be. Okay, so I'm not hitting you off there, because I just will not be in line with the gate. Okay, so you're staying there for now. And I guess I go and collect another thing. However, I need to be able to get to a gate after that, which I cannot. Can I get to a gate from here? I can get to this one. I can get to this one as well. Seems like a terrible idea, but that's quite good. I quite like that. It's not the worst thing I've ever done. Okay, hold on. So what I've been doing, so I've gone down here and then gone back up. It does feel like a weird move, but maybe it's what we do. I mean, maybe we don't like teleport here. Maybe we do this. Oh, but then I'm going to go into the water. Okay, so... No, probably not. I already started here with 2 moves, so the thing I've gained is the ability to teleport. I can alternatively get to... Gosh, yeah, all the paths here are hard to see. I can get to this one. I can get to, like, down here or something, but I need to be in line with either you or a gate at that point, which I can be. But then I'm stuck. Well, no, I'm not. But at that point, I need to be in line with either you or a gate. Okay. So, no, like, maybe... What did I do? I did this, this, this. This is an interesting move to get you down here. And then teleport across this way. That is an interesting move. I think I should stick with it for now. I could do this, this, this. This, this, this. Ooh. This, this, this. There's no way I can get out of here from this, right? So I've got here in this state, which is nice. Oh, there is a way. Did I do it? I did it! Okay, that was quite short. It just took me in the water. Let's do that again. Nice. Ending 2 of 4. If I'd seen that one first, I would have been less confused about what was going on with this one. Oh no, with this one, the first one I saw, right? No. Wait, N5? What's N5? Congratulations, you've solved every puzzle in the game. That means I have nothing left to give you. Consider this moment my ultimate reward. Thank you for playing. It would mean a lot to me if you shared the game with someone you think would enjoy it. From Joey Cook. I have. I've shared it with plenty of people. And I will continue to do so. This is a very cool game. Oh, wow, that came together quickly. And yeah, there was a sneaky long path at the end there, wasn't there? I was like, there's no way like I can get back from this place to here, but there is. There's like a route all the way across the world. Very cool. Super neat game. Loved it. What to say? Yeah, so many things. Like, just nice, simple mechanics. Like, oh yeah, let's find out what the almanac says about, like... your ball cannot have more than 2 shots. Yeah, okay, so it's just that. I mean, what did I expect it to be? But yeah, that's the only like weird rule, I think. I mean, so there is something odd about like if I go through a wicket, the blue ball becomes shiny, and then I can hit it and I can teleport next to it, and it gives me like it's definitely a weird set of rules, especially that part of the rule set. But it's like funny how quickly that just becomes like second nature. You're like, yeah, okay, that's what the blue balls do. You just like you make them shiny, and then you hit them, and then you teleport. So it's not a very thematic rule set, or maybe it is. Maybe there's something about croquet that I don't know. I mean, maybe there is a thing of like if you go through a wicket and you hit another ball, like maybe there is a thing like kind of like a parallel to that in some way, but it definitely feels quite abstract and weird in this game. But yeah, like I said, it became second nature quite quickly. So yeah, nice simple rule set that's like got like a really fun like physical representation that's like it's just nice to think about. I'm like hitting these balls around and knocking them into each other, and they get stuck in sand and all that stuff. That all is like neat with a slightly weird magical abstract thing that was interesting, and it made loads of cool puzzles. But definitely feels a little odd in relation to all the other things. Although it's also nice because it kind of adds a kind of magic quality to what we're doing. We're not just playing croquet. We're like, there's something magical going on. We're exploring a strange world of pipes and teleporting shiny blue balls. Sure. Yeah, I've mentioned like the visuals are nice and simple. It's very readable. It's all very good. But the thing that particularly stands out to me is the sound effects. I love them. They sound great. They're like perfect. Like, and there's the sound effect of you like hitting a pipe. That's perfect. That's the perfect sound. And then yeah, like discovering the like meta stuff was fun. Like I discovered that pretty early and was doing that and heading back this way. And just the way all this world connects up and the puzzles get reused, super neat. Definitely felt like there were definitely some puzzles in there that felt like they. I think the game is getting updates to kind of constrain some of the puzzles a bit more. But there were definitely a few that felt like they could have done with a few more constraints just to make a more deductive path through them. Like Tunnel was awesome because of the fact I could like deduce what the end needed to look like and then work my way towards that, and then I could like visualize the states that could make that happen. That's like the perfect setup or the perfect combination of those two things. And this also works really well in that sense. Like I knew I had to get here at some point, and sure, I think I was quite lucky in some of the things I tried in Honey, but all the best puzzles had that. Like Oasis had that, like where it's like, well, I could figure out like I needed the blue ball to be shiny here, and then I needed to knock it there and teleport there, and then knew I had to work my way in that direction. I could deduce all the steps along that path, and I knew I had to go and collect this, and I worked that out as a separate thing. But then there were some puzzles. Let me try and find one. Which one was Tape? Tape was definitely weird. Like, just like you come out here and you're like, it feels like there's a million things I could do. Maybe. I mean, was this one of the ones that was like that? I'm not sure. I think I was sort of. I did just like push through this bit and was like, okay, yeah, that works. I mean, most of the puzzles were good. It's just that some of them had just too many options. That was hard. Oh, Gator was hard, both in the normal way round and the other way around. Yeah, so just having something to limit options a bit more and narrow down the deductions would be nice. But yeah, overall, like all the puzzles were great, and it was neat to loop back around. It was neat to figure out, like, even though it's like overwhelming to try and figure out like what, like when you're doing the meta puzzling, figure out like what is even possible, like what's the possible initial setups. Like it's so sneaky that I could go out here and just go back through here. That's like mean. So like for the amount of time, like, yeah, it's interesting. How do you deal with that? Because like you want that to be a little trick that somebody has to find, but how do you stop somebody? Like, yeah, I guess the perfect thing would be is like if because what was I doing before that? I was coming in here. What was I doing before that? I guess I was just coming in here this way and hoping I could bring you back out this way. But somehow making that really clear, like making it so there's a gate that's like so obviously I could not collect that gate unless I did some other initial setup. That would be perfect. So like a little bit more of that would definitely help. But yeah, overall though, both the main puzzles and the meta puzzling was awesome. Loved it. I love the silly little endings that you can't solve. Yeah, super neat. Great game. Great little game. And not that little. We've had this game as the what do we call it? The spotlight game on the Thinky Puzzle Games Discord, and I remember somebody saying, "Oh, this might be like the shortest game we've." This wasn't a short game. It was short in like terms of number of levels ish. It's not that short, but like just the complexity of them made this like a pretty long game actually. Like this, I'm not sure exactly how many hours this took me, but it took me quite a few hours. So yeah, this is. I think you get your bang for your buck with this. Where your buck is $0, because it's entirely free, which is wild. Like it definitely could. Yeah, this definitely could have been a paid game. But I realized like sometimes like that's not the right choice if you want people like. If it weren't free, maybe the puzzle community wouldn't have picked up on it and realized it was as neat as it is. So yeah, I understand the choices, but then maybe it's like the kind of thing where like maybe expand it a little and release it on Steam or something. But like, to be honest, you know, it's hard to sell games. I don't know, like it might be possible. Like you might want to, like, I guess you might want to make it the main route even smoother, like really streamlined. Like don't have super hard puzzles throughout it. What was this? That wasn't super hard. That wasn't super hard. I don't know, maybe there weren't that many super hard puzzles throughout. That was fine. I can imagine like an audience picking up on it, but it's still like, yeah, like, is it worth it? Is it better to like make this and put it out in the world and then work on something else? I don't know. Or even just release it for free on Steam, I guess, is an option as well. That can help it find more of an audience. But yeah, I guess the comment is just that this is definitely, it's like shocking that this is available for free. I guess it's similar to other games that have come out this year that were also free as well. Yeah. Okie dokie, that was Croquet Conundrum. What a cool game. A great set of puzzles. Untangling these knots was fun. Yeah, super neat. Alright, see you next time, folks. I think I'm going to stick with some small games for now. Not that this is that small, but maybe even smaller than this. But then it's hard going into, like, I expected this game was smaller than it was. It's hard going into a game to know exactly how small it is. Like Rilkia Park, I thought was going to be short as well. It's like massive. It's like it's bigger than many other games that I've played. That like I've paid like, you know, £15-20 for, and that was free as well. All right, yeah, this is the year of like lots of really cool free puzzly thinky games. And I'm glad to have them. All right, see you next time, folks, and we'll find out what I'm playing then. All right, goodbye. Why don't we go to the ending? That feels like a nice place to stop. There we go. All right, goodbye.